We are doing NFL player props here on PrizePicks for Thursday, December 1st, Thursday Night Football. We got the Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots, a division matchup here. Before we get started, there's a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks, or you can use promo code TUFF to sign up. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit by using that link or using promo code TUFF. Also, Discord link in the description below this video, as well as Patreon link where I do post all the plays that I'm making on PrizePicks for each given sport that I do play. So go ahead and check out all those links in the description below of this video. I do also need to mention I'm not a gambling expert, and this is not financial advice. These are simply just the plays I'm personally looking at making, hopefully giving you guys some insight and analysis to make your own player prop decisions here. But yeah, let's not waste any time, you guys. First of the month, we got a brand new week of football here. We got the Bills versus the Patriots. Surprisingly, this is the first time these teams have faced each other this season. It's going to be a true road game here for the Buffalo Bills. I know they had a road game the week before. They played two consecutive weeks, actually, in Detroit. But road game here in Gillette Stadium. I don't think the weather is looking like it's going to be a factor for this game. Obviously, it's going to be cold. Gillette, is always cold during this time of year. But it doesn't look like the weather's going to have too much of an impact as far as it raining or anything like that as of the time of me recording this video. But yeah, let's get right into it, you guys. Two props that I do like here. Over-under is set at 43.5. Buffalo Bills are 3.5 point favorites. And this could potentially have some playoff implications, definitely down the line. So let's get into it. The first one I like is just a wagon play, in my opinion. It's going to be Ramondre Stevenson over 4.5 receptions here against the Bills. Now, a lot of people, I think there's heavy juice on the over of his receiving yards as well, 59, 72, 56, and 76. But I just think receptions, in my opinion, maybe a little bit safer here. He's gone over this 4 of his last 5. With Mac Jones, obviously, I think he's Mac Jones' favorite target, and Bill Belichick has talked numerous times about how much he loves Ramondre Stevenson and how consistent he is for the Patriots. And it also should be noted here that Damian Harris has already been ruled out for this game. So it's really Ramondre Stevenson. It's the Ramondre Stevenson show, right? He's going to take all the carries, run all the routes from the backfield. Just really Ramondre Stevenson's usage should be at its highest level tomorrow night, or again, Thursday night against the Bills. But 4.5 receptions here. Running back versus the Bills, right, have had decent success out the backfield. I wouldn't say the Bills are like a smash spot for running backs to receive the ball. Obviously, it depends just how teams run their offenses and kind of definitely how the game's going. Obviously, with the Bills being favorites in this game, we are somewhat expecting the Patriots to play catch-up here, or at least try to keep pace with that Bills offense. But Ramondre Stevenson now, with Mac Jones as his quarterback, has hit the over on this, like I said, 4 of his last 5 games with Mac Jones. And has seen targets in his last 5, 8 targets, 7 targets, 6 targets, and 10 targets. Averaging a decent amount of yards per reception as well here. But if we take a look at this, Ramondre Stevenson is now become the second most targeted running back in the NFL over the last 4 weeks, averaging 7.7 targets per game over the last 4 weeks, 6.2 yards per target, overall 23 targets, which has resulted in 18 catches over the last 4 weeks, you guys. So Ramondre Stevenson definitely becoming, that number one option for Mac Jones as far as the checkdowns go. Last year in the playoffs, Ramondre Stevenson, when he was sharing that backfield, when the Bills beat them 47-17, Mac Jones was sharing that backfield with Damian Harris. Ramondre Stevenson was sharing the backfield with Damian Harris. Ramondre caught 4 catches in that game for 33 yards while sharing the backfield with Harris against the Bills. I think he can get 5 catches in this game. Again, coming off a game where he caught 9 catches against Minnesota on Thanksgiving. I've hit this over 4 of his last 5. I love the over on this one as the first play. The second play is going to be a rush yards prop. It's going to be Josh Allen over 44.5. Rush yards, this is a player, Josh Allen, obviously a dual threat quarterback, has hit the over on this 4 of his last 5, 49, 86, 84. Had 7 against Cleveland where he was a little bit banged up, and then 78 rush yards here, most recently on Thanksgiving against the Detroit Lions. But Josh Allen here, I really like the matchup. If you take a look at this, the Patriots yards per carry to the quarterback position, 4th highest yards per carry at 6.28 yards per carry to quarterbacks. Also, just amount of total yards to the quarterback position, 6th most, 270 total rush yards to quarterbacks. Obviously, that has come from 2 specific players, which I'll get to in a second. But now we're taking a look at Josh Allen, who all he needs is 45 rush yards to hit the over. He's cleared this in 7 games this season. 7 of 11 games he's hit the over on this, 47, 49, 56, 70, 78, 84, and 86 rush yards. In each of those games, he's had at least 6 rushing attempts in, I believe, 8 of 11 games this season. So Josh Allen, the dual threat quarterback that we know and we think he is, I believe he is. Taking a look at last year against the Patriots, right? He had, in the playoff game, he had 6 carries for 66 yards. Again, new season, new defenses, but 6 carries for 66 yards. He also had, in the regular season, 12 carries for 64 yards. So he hit it both over twice in his most recent games against New England. And then also had a game 6 carries for 39 yards against New England in Buffalo last year, early on, 14-10. Also, taking a look at this real quick, the two leaders, I guess Josh Allen is number 4, but the two leaders in rush yards for quarterbacks is Justin Fields and Lamar Jackson, then Jalen Hurts, and then Josh Allen. So Josh Allen, obviously quite a ways away from Justin Fields, but nonetheless, yards per carry, Josh Allen leads the NFL as far as yards per carry go for quarterbacks rushing the ball. And if we take a look at the two quarterbacks that have gone for over this against the Patriots, Justin Fields had 14 carries for 82 yards, 5.9 yards per carry. And Lamar Jackson also went for 107 rushing yards on 11 attempts for 9.7 yards per carry. So we've already seen two rushing or mobile quarterbacks clearly almost double this line here for Josh Allen at 44.5. I think, also considering that the Patriots love to shut down what teams are really, really good at. I think they're going to definitely try to shut down Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis, which, if they're covered on Josh Allen's reads, he's probably going to have to go and run the ball. Also, just to running backs, the Patriots giving up the 3rd fewest yards per carry to running backs. Devin Singletary, 3.7 yards per carry to running backs, the Patriots do. So I think that in combination, just Patriots be able to contain everything except for maybe Josh Allen and him running the ball. I like the over on this one at 44.5. So these are the two player props here for Thursday Night Football, Buffalo, New England. I like Ramondre Stevenson over 4.5 receptions, and I like Josh Allen over 44.5 rush yards here. All I ask is please drop a like on this video, guys. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.